I'm going live for about 30 minutes before I start sessions, in case you need a reading. I am going live for about 30 minutes before I start sessions in case you need a reading. Hello. Hi, Carla. What's up? What's new? Hi, Mikey. Or is it McKay? Mikey? Hey, Nikki. Hey, Lily. I'm good, sweetie. How are you? Hello. Well, we got one more full day before this year can kiss our hiney. So I want to know what your New Year's resolutions are. Literally. What's your New Year's resolutions? My day was good, Nikki. It was a decent day. Yeah, it was okay. I've got butter softening. I'm making Richie's cookies. Private readings. I'm going to do tarot, honey, in about 30 minutes. I'm going to start with Spirit Led. I know, nice for him. It's a rollout cookie. So, yeah. So what are you giving up? I know, you want to hear what I'm doing? After I just ate fried fish. I just ate bacala. Bacala is a salted cod. I think they eat it in the Spanish community and they eat it in the Italian community. They're a lot of work. And I made bacala. So you have to soak this fish for 3 days because it's salted. It's like not refrigerated. It's salted. So I had to have it. I had such a taste for it. I haven't eaten it like probably in 3 or 4 years. So I just bought 2 small fillets and I just pan fried it. And it was delicious. I'm probably going to drink water till next week, Tuesday. It's not, because you soak it for 3 days. I'm sure I'll be swollen later, but you soak it for 3 days, so you're pulling the salt out of it. So you drain the water every day for 3 days. So, yeah, and it kind of rehydrates it because it's dried. It's like that fish is like that. So it was delicious. I was so happy I ate it. All right, so you're craving fish and chips. Oh, just what you needed was me telling you this. So anyway, I have a weight goal. There you go. I have a 5 pound a month weight goal. I think that should be obtainable. I think it should be obtainable, right? I'm going with yes. So what are you giving up? What are you doing next year? Now you want salty treats. It's my fault. Go eat an olive. I love olives. What are you giving up? What are you doing? Staying in your PJs, cooking greens and cornbread, black-eyed peas, and more. I just saw that on TikTok where they were like, black-eyed peas is our tradition. I know that my grandmother used to open the door and take pot lids and clap them together at midnight and chase away all the evil, all the bad shoo-shoo. She used to do that. She used to clap her pot lids together. That's when things were really metal. You're not giving anything up for New Year. Good for you. I am just recommitting to all my goals. That's about it. I have new goals. I have some new goals, so it's good. I have a weight loss goal. I have a health goal. I have all kinds of goals. Your bills. Same, girl. Same. Yeah, same. Nikki, you're crocheting your little heart out. If we ever get you to show your face and do a live video, we might sell some of those blankies. Grow your garden. I love that. Grow your garden, honey. All right, David. I like that too. I'm with you, honey. Hey, Trish. A new job for Trish. Get in touch with your spiritual side. Okay, let's talk about that. Get in touch with our spiritual side. Let's switch it up a little bit. I'd like to do a little questions. Let's do a little questions. How to get in touch with your spiritual side. It's always there. It's always there. It's always waiting to be prompted. I think that's a good word for it. It's always waited to be prompted. So in order to wake it up, it means we start living an intentional life. We start manifesting. We start meditating. We start trying to be in tune to others. It's kind of like taking yourself out of a bubble and putting yourself in a position for growth. You don't pick who prompts you, honey. You just see who comes forward. A great way to, I love to do this exercise. If you close your eyes during meditation and you picture yourself in a beautiful place, whatever that might look like, I always let my mind design it. So my mind designs me always like water and nature, and it's just how I connect, right? And I just sit down. I envision myself sitting down and I wait to see who comes to me. Like who literally, in my third eye, in my mind, who walks up to me. It's only been two people. It's been my dad, but most of the time it's my best friend that was murdered. So, yeah. And then I just kind of see what it is that they want to say to me. And you just kind of take yourself out of it. You can't guide it. You have to just kind of breathe through it and you just feel what comes to you. It's something that everybody can do. Try it. Try it tonight. Sit peaceful and quiet, and even, I try to say not do it while you're falling asleep. It doesn't encourage a dream. It just kind of, I don't know, helps me fall asleep. But then I have crazy dreams, so that doesn't work. Crazy, unjointed dreams, not clairvoyant dreams, not, anything else, not premonitions, just crazy. Hey, Jen. You tried getting a reading, but she never comes through. Keep trying, honey. Try not trying. Try just closing your eyes and envisioning this place and just sit there. Try and absorb what it sounds like, what it looks like, what it feels like. Like you feel the sun, you hear the water. Like just me saying it, I can hear water in my head. Hey, Destiny. So take it from that approach, honey. Take it from that approach. And just let whoever's going to walk up to you. Yeah. You felt your dad and your grandma, but not your mom. It's always different, honey. My mom's on the other side. I've not had her walk up on me yet. So I've just had those two people. So, yeah. All right. Are we ready? We are going to do spirit-led here, kids. If you could keep tapping the screen, it really helps the live. Helps my views, helps me all the way around. So it's an incredible gift you can give me by tapping the screen. Oh, yay, Destiny. All right. So get your thoughts together. Start focusing on your loved one. Make sure you tap the screen and put a prompt on the left-hand side. That's awesome. I can help you with that later. I'm busy right now. Love you. So let us get organized here and let's get started. I do have a man. I literally hurt from my front to my back. Like almost as if my lung hurt so bad or I had some kind of back trauma. So back trauma, like, I don't know, I died in a horrific way of somebody else's hand, or like I had bone cancer, or there's like literally my chest hurts from to back. I keep getting an A name, and I'm not sure if this is disjointed and this is somebody else. Does anybody have a person named Alan, or a name that is, what's ALS? You mean like he died of ALS? This is a man. Is there an Alan? Jen, is Alan your grandfather? Like, I literally heard Alan. Thanks, Nikki. This person may have died in an accident. I was driving. So I was driving when I had a medical situation, or I was driving and I had an accident. Man that starts with an A name. It could be a middle name. This person's taking responsibility for their passing. It's an A name. I was responsible for my passing. Accidental. There was so much trauma. Charles, do you understand that? There was so much trauma. Motorcycle accident would be quite a bit of trauma. Do you understand this, Charles? Who is this to you? Anthony. Who is he to you, honey? I'm forever young, so this person died at a younger age. Do you understand that? Oh my gosh, he's your son. Hold on, honey. He was 28. I'm so sorry. Hold on, honey. The first thing he said was, Dad, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. He said it was an accident that was unavoidable. So this was not his fault. It was his fault that he was like in the way or in the intersection or not paying attention, but this was something that he couldn't stop. Was there also a mechanical problem? Like a mechanical problem with the bike? With the motorcycle? Okay, sweetie. On a curved street, he hit a light. I think he was avoiding something. I don't know if you know that or not, but I think he was avoiding something, okay? It doesn't feel to me like this was any different than any other day. So whatever his mannerism for driving was, he feels like I did this all the time. Now, if he was a speeder when he was driving, then I guess that's why it felt normal or common for him. But he's saying that, like, okay, literally, I mean, I don't even know, but he makes me feel like either the bike locked up, you've heard that 3 times, either the bike locked up or there was something mechanical. I heard the word alternator. It doesn't mean there was something wrong with an alternator. I don't even know if there is one on a motorcycle, but when I hear a name of a specific something, like a part, it's just my sign for there might have been something mechanical that locked up, like maybe the brake didn't work or something didn't work right, because that's how he makes me feel. But he did say to you, he said, you were right. He said, you were always right. He says, I got a hard head. He said, I never wanted to listen, but you were always right. He said, thank you for taking care of everything. Was he engaged? Did he have a wife? Was he engaged? Or a significant other? Because it makes me feel like you didn't grieve. You kind of held everybody together. You said yes. You kind of held everybody together, but you didn't grieve. And he's telling you, for that, I'm so sorry. That you had to handle all of these things and you never got to deal with your emotions. What's the 3 years? Did he die in the month of March? You said you tried. Well, he's telling you did a good job, Dad. Because he's saying you did a good job. Did you die? Did he die in the month of March, or has he been gone 3 years? Something with the month or the number 3. Did he die on the 3rd? Were you out of state or somewhere else? Because he's like, they had to travel. Who had to travel for his services? Oh, he died March 20th, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Who had to travel? Were you out of town, or do you live in a different state? Because he talks about travel. No travel. Okay, somebody had to travel. He's talking about somebody traveling, whether it's distant family or it was a friend. Somebody had to travel. But he does thank you for everything that you did on his behalf. He also talks about something that's in your car or your truck that belonged to him. You now have, and more importantly, there's something in your vehicle as well. He served in the army. You have something of his that's in your possession, always in your sight, like in your car or your truck. You said yes. So know, honey, that his soul is there with you, and he understands that you have this item. And he understands he's respected. In that way, his memory is saved and kept. So is it you that has the tattoo? Who has matching tattoos? Did he have a brother? Do you all have matching tattoos? Or did the brothers, did somebody copy your son's tattoo? Or did somebody get matching tattoos after he passed? He and I and my daughter. Okay, honey. All right. So he's referencing it. I don't know if this is you added on to it or there was something, but he's talking about the matching tattoos. So that sometimes, honey, is a way of them letting you know that, hey, it's really me, Dad. It's really me, which there's a lot of this that's not general, so I don't know how that could be, but yeah. So know, honey, that he is truly there watching and looking at everyone and staying like around you all. There's also a smell of something. Don't relive the accident, he said. Because he's made me smell burning rubber. He said, do not relive that accident. I don't know if you're driving past it, this is on your way, or this is something that's heavy on your heart. But he said, you have to let that go. That doesn't matter. He said, my soul thrives when you thrive. So by you living your life, I live my life. Is he cremated and spread somewhere? Because it just made me feel like I went somewhere. Also, wife and I, oh, very nice, honey. You and your wife have an identical tattoo. That would be what he's talking about. What happened after on your forearms. What happened after he passed. So know that his soul is there, honey. It just sucks because they're not with us. But did you spread his ashes, or did you go on a trip and be like, you wear it on your neck and be like, I took you somewhere. Oh, that fish is killing me with the salt. You're on point, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Well, Charles, I think you're going to follow me now because you don't follow me. I saw your bio. You don't follow me. I just looked at your thing. So give me a follow, honey. I appreciate it. I am truly sorry for your loss. I always say that I don't know how parents get up and live every day. So you truly are a hero, you and your wife and everybody who's buried their child. I couldn't. I'd be gone too. I'd make sure my daughter was taken care of and I'd be gone. I couldn't do it. So I truly do send my blessings to you, honey, and I am very sorry for your loss. Alrighty. So, welcome, guys. Is there anything he wants me to do? Um, Why am I seeing this? Honey, I don't understand what I'm seeing. I'm going to tell you no. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm going to tell you no because he doesn't make me feel like there's anything to do, but it feels more like he wants you to know. So you must have memorialized him. I'm not talking about a graveyard stone. I feel like there's a permanent marker of something. Like something is like put in some kind of clear something and kept, or there's something that's like in cement, or it's engraved, or it's something like, I feel like it's. Did you ever see like stones where somebody pours a clear glaze on top of it, and like you can hang it up on a picture, or I mean, I've seen them do it on with ashes, like on social media, where they create a scape out of a few of the ashes, and they put a resin. I guess that's what. Yes, his military ribbons are in a shadow box. Okay, honey. So no, there's nothing that you can do, honey. All right. Yeah, resin. That's the word. Thank you, honey. But it's just like something in clear that like I could see. So so there is nothing. Okay, he's not cremated, but there is nothing, honey. So he's got a headstone, which is fine, but that's not what he was talking to me about. Okay, sweetie? And I am sorry for your loss. All right, guys, we are doing spirit led. That's what you've been witnessing. Spirit comes through by you tapping the screen. He did say, "I love you, Dad." Was he a Marine? Semper Fi. Was he a Marine? He's still like hanging around. Army. Isn't Semper Fi Marines? I don't know. It could be just my sign for like something he used to say to you. I don't know. Alrighty. Yes, that is. Yeah, that is Marines. Okay. You see me on Instagram. Well, thanks for following me on both. All right, how much? If you want to book a private session, these are free. If you want to book a private session with me, it's bigpsychicmama.com. Link is in bio. We are going to do Spirit Led here for just another moment. The list already started. I have 2 people in Venmo. I can't really say it on here until I block myself out. So we are going to do Spirit Led again. Make sure you tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap. That's what helps the live, and I appreciate you. I have 4 people total on the list. So we are going to continue with Spirit Led. So that means, guys, we can't talk about anything related to sessions until after I flip it over to promotion. Okay? So we are going back to Spirit Led. Let me see who starts to come through. You tap the screen, you make comments, and that's how you bring your loved one's energy through. Okay? I have a female who did not die of natural causes. So this person was either OD'd on purpose or by accident, or this person's life was taken. This person was in a very difficult situation. So there could have been DV associated to her prior to her passing. This person feels like My family did everything to help me or to get me through a situation. This person could have also have started to get better. So their problem or their situation, they may have been on the upswing where it was like, you don't have to worry about me anymore. Oh, dear God. Yeah, no. No. How was your daughter murdered at 6? Dear God. Honey, I'm so sorry for your loss. This is not a baby. This is an adult. But I'm so sorry. If she were to come through right now, I would tell you she's not coming through at this present moment. I have another female's energy. Children don't grow up for me on the other side. Some psychic mediums say they do, some don't. She was in her 30s. Very possible, Flower. Your mom died in a house fire. Also very possible, Chelsea. I don't have an age, honey. It's just not an older woman. It's not anybody over the age of 40. Okay? Ivy, did she take her life? Okay, I'm going to, 48 would be, it feels like, you never know, Chelsea, so sit tight. The way it feels right now, this person feels younger. Okay, I'm going to continue and we're going to narrow it down. I come to you in your dreams. There's this like euphoric feeling like I'm gone, but I'm not gone. Because you still feel me as if I were there. This person's passing may have been recently or feels like it's recent. You're still reliving her passing. You're still reliving everything about her. I didn't want you to think that I didn't want you to think that it was recent, Flower. Who is this to you, honey? My best friend passed young. This feels recent. Who is she to you? Your cousin. How old would she have been? How old was she when she died? Somebody found her. Do you understand that? 32 would make sense. Somebody found her. This person was found. Because I feel like somebody carried her, tried to get her help, picked her up. Yes, her daughter. Oh, dear God, I'm so sorry. Okay, this has to be yours because this is all like pointing to you. And you know what's funny, guys? Sometimes I will continue to like look at a name that's flowing over here in the comments because Spirit's making me look at it. She said, I don't want anybody to be angry with me. And not that anybody would, but she's taking responsibility. She makes me feel like sometimes I didn't take responsibility. I was really a pain in the neck. I was supposed to be making this great progress, but inside I wasn't making progress. That was just kind of my front. She said, because I didn't want to let anybody down anymore. She said, you had a feeling this was going to happen, okay? Your intuition was going off. You had a feeling this was going to happen. And she's talking about the last phone call that the two of you had, where she lied to you, and she said she was fine. And you are like so bewildered. What the hell happened? She said, what happened was I wasn't talking about it. I couldn't talk about it anymore, and I couldn't bring anyone else through my shit anymore. She said she loves all of you. She shows me flowers. Almost like flowers were put somewhere. Either flowers put around her picture that you have, a flowered picture frame, or actual, it caught me by surprise. I was supposed to get together with her and see her. Okay, honey. So, oh, and your name is Flower. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So she represents, she's talking about flowers, flowers being in her memory, flowers around a picture of her, a memory of her. And she says, I know I'll never be forgotten. She said to let you know that she'll always be there watching out. She said she loves you all, honey. All right, welcome, welcome. We are about, let's see. The list is open. If you'd like to get on it, please go ahead. You book with me through BigPsychicMama.com. Link is in bio. That's how you book a private session with me. We are doing Spirit Led right now. What is happening is that you tap the screen, you put your comment in the chat, and then that's how you start to bring your loved ones through. If I can pull them through, I definitely do. If you're participating in this live, I just ask that you follow me. This live is free. We will start a list shortly for paid readings. Oh, I have a man who passed of a heart attack. This is heart related. This person could have had a more recent passing. I feel like this person's anxiety, this was unexpected. It wasn't a planned passing. It was an unexpected passing. Oh, you just got the alert, Trisha? I've been on for like 45 minutes. Okay, I'm going to continue going. This person was passed sooner, okay? Not so long ago, not 2016. This person's passing was maybe in the last year or two. Or 12, less than 12 months. Between now and 2 years, let's put it that way. Relatively shorter. Could have also died of an accident. Because this person passed without warning. So this person passed accidentally, or they passed of something very quick, like a cardiac situation. Marisol, you said Pete? Who is Pete to you? My cousin's husband and a great friend. Is this a dancing in the kitchen kind of guy? This is the kind of guy that can go with anything. Was everybody's friend. Never met an enemy. Why does he show me dancing in the kitchen? You said yes. Marisol, this is your person. Because he makes me keep looking at you, so I'm saying this is yours. I'm going to continue. He said everything was the way it was supposed to be. He said it was bullshit, that this is how I passed. This is how I died, and this is how I passed. But he says, sadly, this is the hand that I got dealt. Did he have a neck tattoo? What's with the neck? Did he pass of like a blood clot of the neck? This guy's talking about something of his neck. It's not super clear, but it's kind of blotchy. That's why I was like, is it a blood clot or is it a tattoo? What is he trying to tell me? Okay, so no Marisol. He's making me feel like kind of had a headache. Kind of wasn't feeling good. Bob had a ton of tattoos. Did Bob die, Nikki, of a heart attack? Couldn't breathe. Yeah, this man couldn't breathe. Okay, I'm going to continue. I think it's between between Marisol and Nikki. In a hospital. Where did you die? Oh, this guy feels like he died on the way to a hospital. I was in transit. I was in deep distress. I was either gone when the thing came to get me, the paramedics, or I died. Marisol, I'm going back to you. This is you, honey. He said it was so weird I could hear everything. He's talking about being able, like an out-of-body experience. He could hear everything. He could see everything. My God, he's so funny. He's like, it was so cool. It was like in the movies. He's talking about a stone, not a headstone. He's talking about a stone or a rock. Like somebody has a rock garden or a stone pathway or something of a rock that leads you to an area. Something with handprints on it, or I'm not really sure. Stone urn. No, not an urn, honey. Okay, Marisol, you're going to ask, because he's like, ask my wife. You're going to ask about some kind of carving in a rock or a stone. He said, they miss me. It's some kind of a memorialization. It's not a headstone. Some kind of a memorialization. Like I have a rock in my garden that the kids made for him that maybe has the kids' handprints on it. Something of this nature. Ask my wife, he said. And he's talking about her having everything. That she didn't get rid of anything. And more importantly, there was something in a drawer that makes me feel like my belt is there. Was he a police officer? My belt is there. My things that I kept were there. Huh. This person, did he serve in the service? Did he serve in the service? It might not be him. Who is somebody who served in the service or was a police officer with all of these characteristics? Has to have all these other characteristics. He was a police officer and killed in action. Was it to the chest? Was his situation to the chest? And was he tried to be saved in an ambulance? All these things have to fit. He had a heart attack, CPR en route, correct. It entered into the seventh rib. This is you, Nicole. This is you, because everything else makes sense. And then at the very end, you see how it can switch? At the very end, I saw a gun and a badge and a police belt, which means that I was a police officer or I was killed in the line of duty. And that sudden heart attack, that was the shooting. Okay. Please take me back to who this is to you again. Is this your brother? Your husband? I'm going back to look. I can't find it. It's too many people. Your husband. Do you still wear your wedding ring? He's talking about wedding rings. He's making me feel like you were soulmates. You and your husband were soulmates. And he says there's a song that resonates with you. It might have a lot of guitar to it, or your husband liked to play guitar once in a while. But he's talking about a song. And he says I used to like that song, or I'd like to dance with her at a party with this song. And it's got a lot of, we were soulmates, I've never dated. Yep. Know that he knows that, honey. I don't know when he passed, but know that he knows that. He's telling you, though, that I need you to thrive. He's saying, tomorrow's not promised. We never know when we're going to pass. He said, and I understand how much you love me and you will always protect me and my soul and my spirit. He said, but if you wanted to date, you could. He said, I wouldn't be mad about it. Far Away was a song. Okay. Oh, yeah, that does have a lot of guitar in it. I know that song. So, yep, tomorrow is not promised, Jen. You got that right, sister. So he says to you, I love you. He said, there's so many blessings that have come since I passed. Usually that's grandchildren or things of that nature. Nieces, nephews, grandchildren. He told you to be well. He said, be well. He said, know that I love you and I still hear you when you talk to me. And he references that you still feel him when you sleep at night. I don't know how long he's been gone. Yes, I just lost my sister on the 17th. I'm sorry, honey. So he said, know that I'm still there with you. He said, and I will always be there by your side. Take care, honey. I'm sorry for your loss. 2006. Okay, sweetie. All right. So what you've witnessed, if you've been hanging out with me for the last hour, is spirit led. So, you're welcome, honey. I'm so sorry. So, we are going to start the list. The list is open. I have like 4 people on the list so far. I'm going to start now. What that means is there's a link in my bio, and you can book a regular reading with me. Thank you, honey. For bigpsychicmama.com. Link is in bio. That's how you book your private. And if you'd like a tarot reading right now, you can go to that link tree, click it, and it'll say, if I'm live, you pay through Venmo or Cash App. And that's how you book a question with me. It's $20. It does not include mediumship. This is strictly psychic side. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. We do it. You would do it. I sing a little. I think that I can sing. I totally can't sing. We all know I can't sing. I should have like one of my friends on here one night to sing for you. I should do a night with Nick. A night with Nick. My friend Nick Cox. Oh yeah, Nikki. We should have a night with Nick. Nick is from a band, Seventh Heaven, Linktree Tarot. Yep. He'll never do it because he just would never do it because he doesn't think he's amazing, but he is. Should I show you a video from yesterday? Let's get a good song. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know how that sounds. So that's Nikki's ex-boyfriend, Nikki Schultz. That's Nikki's ex-boyfriend and very good friend. Yeah, we should have a night with Nick. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't you like to do that, a night with Nick? We're going to tell Nick. We're going to do a night with Nick. There you go. He'll never do it. He'll be like, you're crazy. We're not doing that. He wouldn't do it, Nikki. He'd think I was nuts. Absolutely, certifiably, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Nuts. Okay, so anyway, that's how you book. It would be fun. That's how you book. Alrighty, so we have on Venmo, I have Asia, and I have Alexandria. Make sure your question goes in Cash App or Venmo. Do not try to pin it in here because this app is just does not like it. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And I have to move through these, get you your answers, but I can't be waiting for you to pop up. Okay? So, all right, Asia, you're looking to see what's up with the finances. Hi, Nicole. Happy almost New Year, honey. The button is showing. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask you about the button. Do you know the button man? Oh, that's the Muffin Man. Never mind. Here goes my singing. Trying to pick which deck I'm feeling tonight. Because, I have 4 decks. They're all Raider weights, but they're all different. Because, that's how we roll over here. Yep, post your question in Venmo or Cash App, not in this chat. Do I work with spirit for people passed on the other side? Yes, I am a medium. So yes, you reach me to do that through my private side. And that's what I just did, sweetie. You might have just joined, but I did Spirit Led, which is where I connect you to your loved ones on the other side. It's crazy. We just went from 300 people to 80 because they're like, nope, don't want the Venmo. Don't want the tarot. I'm just interested in the spiritual, in the mediumship, which is cool with me. It's all good. Spirit is spirit. All right, honey. Let's see. Money, money, money. Let's see, Asia. Money. All right, sweetie. It feels like you didn't have a good relationship with money in the past, okay? At the present moment, I think that we have a situation here where you're starting to want to see growth, okay? You got pushed back a few times, all right? You got pushed back a couple of times. You feel as though you have some unexpected financial windfalls, let's say, okay? What that means is that you have money coming in. Things that you've been working towards. Maybe it's a judgment of some type. But you have money coming in, honey. And I do feel like you've kind of gone within yourself looking for how can I grow this? How can I get, what I put out there back? So you're looking for financial growth. You're looking for returns, maybe investing. I do feel like you're very optimistic, okay? There are things that are going to be frustrating coming into 2025, as it always is, right? Nothing's perfect. But I do feel like, honey, you're really putting the pencil to the paper here, trying to decide and decipher what's happening financially, okay? You've become very responsible with your finances and the desire to want to advance yourself, keep yourself within a certain limit or a certain time period. You are putting a lot of pressure on yourself because I do feel like you're like, I don't know why, you're like, it's all or nothing. I gotta go. It's all or nothing. And the reality is that you have to wait for your money to grow. Okay. So, give yourself a little bit more time, honey. Allow yourself to find different avenues to branch out at. And, sometimes you have to expect disappointment. It's always going to be there. But I encourage you to keep going because this will be a year that by maybe June or July, you're going to start to turn things around, honey. Okay? Alrighty. Take care, Asia. Happy New Year, honey. I will not be on. I'll be on tomorrow during the day. I won't be on tomorrow night. Alrighty. So, yep, if you want to do tarot, tonight's the night, unless you're going to be off of work tomorrow and you'll be on during the day. Otherwise, tonight is the night. I feel like singing the Black Eyed Peas. Tonight's going to be a good night. I see you, Alexandria. I'm doing this other deck. I don't like how these feel tonight. I don't know. They have to feel a certain way. Alrighty. Alexandria, you are next. Energy check. How's he feeling? New Year's Eve, all day approaching, affecting him, and how is he about reaching out to me? Yep, I'll read the picture. You got it. So Alexandria is my private client, so I have pictures on my phone. So that's why she's like, can you read the picture? And so in case you're confused, like, where do I send a picture? That's where. Or that's why I should say she's got my phone number. Okay. So, he's very consumed with work or deep in his thoughts. He also feels like there's some kind of a plan that he's trying to execute, or a plan that he's trying to put together or put into play. He is working like he always does. Yeah, that's how it feels. Sorry, I had to go block me. I showed up at my own live. I had to go block an imposter with my face and my name. They really piss me off. He's feeling judged. He's feeling judged, Alexandria. The plan feels more financial. The plan feels more like, I don't know what to do in my personal life, so I'm going to put my energy into my business life. Feels like he's putting his business life and his energy into his business life. Oh, he added more songs. So that's the quiet that he's doing. That's the not reaching out. So what's weird is I totally feel like he's watching you. He's watching your social media. Hi, Stephanie. Am I doing another pictures talk? I think after the holidays, honey, I'll schedule one. But not at this time, honey. But their songs that are added, they're all subliminal. Oh, you've added them too. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Okay, you sent me the songs, right. Okay, so watching your social media, though. Oh, so yeah, so that's why he's posting them. So, are you there, Alexandria? So, because I know you're like flipping back and forth right now, unless you're on your iPad. Watching your social media is something that he does feel like that he's doing. So, he's very deep in his feelings, which is funny for an avoidant, but he's very deep in his feelings. So, I am still feeling like he's going to reach out. And I feel like it's going to be January. I think it's going to be January. I've said before January, February. I'm leaning more into coming into January. Maybe 2 more weeks. Yep. Those are some pretty interested... Yeah, he posted Jelly Roll song. Those are some pretty interesting songs that he added. They all have a subliminal message. You were spot on with him and his thoughts. Yep. I posted those songs. Yeah, I get it. So, you are not wrong to think that he's coming back around again, because he is. So when he messages you again, you're going to have to be prepared. I do want to do just an energy check here. And it's funny you said Jelly Roll, because I love Jelly Roll, but I keep hearing that same song lately, and I don't know why. I mean, I know it's very popular and it's played everywhere. And your girl is meeting him in May because his wife FaceTimed me through one of my other clients and said, I love you and I can't wait to meet you. We're coming to your city May 22nd. You're coming backstage with me and my husband. And I almost peed myself. So your girl is going to meet Jelly Roll and Miss Bunny. It's fun. My life can be very fun. It can be very stressful too, but it can be very fun. Okay. I'm going to see him at Stagecoach, and you're so lucky. Thanks, honey. Yeah, I'm blessed. Yeah, one of my celebrity clients FaceTimed me a couple of weeks ago. She's like, pull over. I'm like, I'm on the highway. She's like, pull over. And then she FaceTimed me, and it was Bunny, who I adore. I adore her. She's amazing. So, yeah, it was very cool. All right, so kids, Alexandria, we are getting an energy check here on him, and the energy is saying that you are definitely, he is within his thoughts. He struggles within his thoughts, and he is moving very slowly, dear. He's moving very slowly. So, he also has a lot of conflict, okay? So let's give him a little bit more time. Let's see if he makes it through New Year's. And we're coming up on the 1st of January, so let's see what he's got, honey. All right. Yeah, a whole year. That's for sure. All right, guys. So thank you for liking the live. The list is open. You're welcome, honey. The list is open. I'm going to read the list off and tell you what's coming next. Wrong phone. Oh my gosh. Which phone am I? Okay, hold on. Alrighty. So I have Kirsten. Okay, it just had to validate that it was me. All right, so I have Kirsten, Janessa. 2 for Janessa. Oh, Kirsten, I don't understand. Did you have to put in your question twice? Oh, you didn't put the question in. Got you. Okay. Got you. Okay, so Kirsten, I got you, honey. Janessa, you have 2 questions. Energy update between you and Abraham. And energy checkup between Abraham and Emily. Got you. I follow you. Okay. All right. And then Brianna. And Genexty? I don't want to screw this up. Genesty. I said that right? Genesty? And then we're going over to Jen C. Alexandra T, and Maureen. Okay. All right. So Kirsten, Janessa, 2 questions. Brianna and Jen C. And then Jen C, Alexandra T, and Maureen. Okay, so that's how the list is going to go. If somebody books, you're going to have to sit tight until I update the list again. Okay? All right, Kirsten. Reunion for me with ex-boyfriend Ashley. Is the third party gone? Okay, there you go. Bayou Blackbird. Thank you for putting your username. That was smart. Okay, honey, let's see what's up. Okay, this person really disappointed you. Okay, I feel like we had like expectations for a marriage or expectations for a long relationship. This person feels like they moved away from you pretty quickly. So that third party that stepped in there, that third party felt like she swept him off his feet, if that makes sense to you. There was some kind of a manipulating or situation that feels like it was where he was really out of touch with his feelings. This person came in out of nowhere. So this was a big manipulation, okay? He also feels like he's very much in his thoughts right now, okay? He's stupid. He's stupid. He had everything. And he just feels, it's just something feels to me like he feels like, yeah, I was really dumb. That was a good move. Great idea. So he's got regrets. He's also trying to, yeah, he's very deep in his thoughts right now. This is just me psychically. I didn't even start reading you yet. I'm just doing the tarot. It's just my psychic side. He also feels like he didn't want the door to close between the two of you, if that even makes sense. Like, how do you do that and not happen? So I don't know if he thought you were going to just hang around and just kind of go with the flow or sit tight and not worry about it. But he feels like, I really didn't expect what I got. He played the F around and find out game. And I think it looks different for him right now. Or there was not what he was expecting. Okay. So in the past, I do feel like he had everything until he lost it, until he put himself in the position to be in a bad position. Okay. At the present moment, he's trying to hang on to a lot of things. He's trying to hang on to his ego. He's trying to hang on to his options. He's moving very slowly with whoever this third party is. Was this somebody he worked with or somebody that came back? He does feel as though he's trying to create balance. I think there's going to be a reach out. Has he reached out to you? Has he contacted you yet? Only knows she's an older woman he's always been friends with. Well, I didn't like how any of that sounded. Has he tried to, that's why there's so much like hesitation. Has he reached out yet? Because I think there's going to be some kind of a reach out soon. She supposedly moved in. He hasn't she moved in with him? He hasn't contacted you. Okay. That's weird. I do feel it is weird. Something's weird. Something's very off with this connection. These are broken promises. This is manipulation, or this is something that is was not what it was supposed to be. I'm going to keep reading. This is psychically. Oh, I wish I could see his picture. I do feel like he's going to be, wow, the tea is hot. I do feel like he's going to be reaching out, but there's a lot of things that, girl, change your picture. I want to see his face. There are things that make me feel like he's trying to move slowly with. He'd like a beginning with somebody, but I need to see if he's going to move back to you. Because the motion that is around here, there's a lot of judgment for happiness. A lot of judgment for happiness just means like people are looking at us. If this was a work relationship, people are looking at us. If this was a friendship, people are looking at us. And it feels like that judgment, that ego is going to be too much for him. But I don't know you want him back. Because something feels very disjoined here. You're very traumatized. Okay, you're very traumatized. So, he didn't post us in 4 years and he's posted her everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you're traumatized. But But there's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of judgment here. But he's looking for happiness. He's looking for a happily ever after. So, oh, River. Yeah. Well, you know, misery runs deep. There's a lot of men like this out there. So, is there going to be a reunion for the two of you? I do feel like he's going to reach out, but as far as the reunion goes, not so certain of it, honey. Because he's very big within his ego right now. Many relationships like this, isn't that the truth? So, for him to find his path, he is truly going to have to let his ego down, and I don't know that he can do that. And you know how you said he's posting? How do you know it's him? Because there's a lot of manipulation going on. Too many like this, I agree. So there's a lot of manipulation going on. It's kind of like don't believe what you see. I do feel like he's going to reach out. There's going to be some contact. But I think it's her tagging him for sure. I agree. So he checks my socials every day, which is why I'm telling you he's going to be back around. So careful what you wish for. Somebody leaves you like that, honey, and they leave you high and dry. And yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay. That just shows you what his level of value or respect was. And I don't like that at all. Okay, Janessa is up next. I have Janessa. 2 questions for Janessa, Brianna, and Genesty. Jency, Alexandra, and Maureen. And then I'll look at the list again. I agree, Nikki. Nikki's my friend. She says don't give him a chance. She knows. All right, Janessa. I got you, Nessa. I see you, honey. Thank you for replying. All right, you're asking energy update for you and Abraham. Things got ugly today? Oh, awesome. Happy New Year, right? I don't know why narcissists always have to mess up holidays. Just saying. Hey, Lori. Energy check between you two. Is he like telling you this is all in your head? You're like making this shit up. Why do I feel like that? Why do I feel like he's telling you like these things are in your head? There's a lot of conflict going on with this person right now. A lot of pondering and a lot of thinking about his options, okay? It does feel like there are things that he's trying to create new paths with, okay? He is wanting a fresh start with somebody. He's looking for love, all right? You're asking for an energy check. At the current moment, his energy check feels he's accused me of like cheating or something. He's feeling like he's wanting a new start. This is your reading with you. He's wanting a new start. He's wanting happiness. He's wanting love again, okay? He's accusing you, but he's very deep in his thoughts, right? Which is that narcissistic part of him that I felt like was already there. He's with Emily. Okay. You blocked him. Good for you. Well, there's the cheating. That one just fell out. There's the cheating part. Okay. So we're doing an energy check on you right now. So that cheating, it makes me feel like, yeah, okay. I'll still win her over, meaning you. I'll still win her back. I can still manipulate her. I am very strong in the ego department because I'm a big liar and I create everything that's going on around. The way that he tried to gaslight you and say that it was you that did something or you're this, you're that, That's all just his manipulation because he's very worried. He's worried that he lost the connection with you. He's worried more so that he lost the control or the control of you. Okay? And I said, I'm pressing charges. Oh, well, good for you. If he did something, you better. And yes, he did gaslight me. Okay. So the energy check between the two of you, I'm going to get clarity for you really quick. Okay. I'm going to go check on him and this Emily chick, but I'm going to check on you first. Okay. I want to know more so of what's your energy check. And girl, don't let it wait. Like if he hit you or did something to you, go do it now while you got the mark. Take yourself to the police station. Call him up, have him come to your house. You're in constant quarrels. Okay? This is your energy. This is what he does to you. He didn't hit me. Emily is cyber harassing me and my family. So cyber harassing. These are the quarrels. These are the fights that are going on. Okay? You deserve to have peace and you deserve to have freedom from the situation. Okay? You're capable of having happily ever after on your own without this person. So this means that it's time to let go. Do what you got to do to get him out of your life, period, and move forward. Your blessings, don't block them, okay? Don't block your blessings because your blessings are going to come forward. You don't need his stupid energy taking you down. Yep, that's right. That's what I thought. Absolutely. All right, so you want me to do an energy check on him and her. Abraham and Emily. She's very immature. I don't know if she's younger, but she's mentally very immature. Oh, she's messy. She makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Yeah, don't let her make you feel like you're going crazy. There is a lot of conflict here in their own relationship, okay? I feel like they barely get through day to day, day in, day out. I feel like day in, day out is a struggle, all right? It feels as though she's trying to create, this is all female energy, she's trying to create a situation or a world that she thinks she's winning. There's either competition, but that competition feels extremely immature, okay? She's wanting to grow a love relationship with him, but guess what's coming? Ain't gonna be so grand, okay? So she's trying to build this love relationship, but their foundation is very weak. That's how she feels towards me because I'm his wife. Okay. Their foundation is very weak. Okay. That's going to end. That situation is going to end. I do feel like there is somewhat a lot of patience or, a lot of patience that has to go into their relationship together. Your husband's going to have a lot of regrets. And it feels like this is coming like around the month of June. There's going to be quite a few regrets. He's not going to be able to understand what's happening in his life. There's going to be a lot of burdens. This is like, I can't see the forest for the trees because I'm up to my neck in shit and I can't get myself out of it. Literally was the next card. I can't get myself out of it. Okay? So, their relationship is going down the toilet. Down the toilet. And he'll have to deal with it on its own. I do not see a reconciliation between the two of you. Will he sign the divorce? Yeah, he's not going to have a choice. He's going to take his ass to court. Everybody thinks, oh, they won't sign the papers. I can't get divorced. It's called the man in the black coat, the judge. Yeah, you don't have to be held in limbo forever. You just go get a trial date. You just go see the judge. And the judge says, okay, you're done. You're done. This is it. Sign the papers. Adios, my friends. You are divorced. That's how it works. Okay, these narcissists that think that they hold you over a barrel, don't hold you over anything. Get yourself a lawyer. Go in front of the judge. Done is done. Nobody gets to do that to you. Fuck no. This is America. We have democracy. You can totally get rid of somebody that you don't want in your life. You're welcome, honey. I get it. You're sad because you wanted your marriage, but this is craziness. This is absolute craziness. This is a game of F around and find out. And your husband has to find out. And you can't coddle him or fix it or protect him. He's got to man up and get what you get. You get what you get. Remember that old saying when you were in high school? Biatches get, B-I-T-C-H-E-S's get S-T-I-T-C-H-E-S's, You know. You said, yeah, There's just some things I can't say on here. So fitting. Yes, Kelly. Yes, it is. All right, sweet peas. Good luck to you, honey. Try and not let it get you down. The new year's coming. All right, Brianna. Brianna, your turn is next. Brianna. Okay, tell me you're there. And then Jen T, and then Jen, Alexandra T, and Maureen. And I will read the list again. Jen C, Alexandra T, Maureen, and Alexandria. I got you, Bree. Okay, honey. Let me go back to you. General please. General please with a heart. General love? Was that what the heart is for? What's the heart for? Or just general life? Go to Linktree in my bio, see? Go to the Linktree in my bio. I'm waiting for my little Bree to answer me. Thank you for the gifts, Pinky. Oh, thank you, Jaslyn. I've been here, honey, so I'm glad you caught it. Sometimes I'm not seen. Thanks for tapping this screen. We're at 150,000 likes. Woohoo! Don't you think your girlfriend was hot like me? Okay. Why do I entertain myself? Why? Why do I entertain myself? Just ask Nikki Schultz. Nikki Crochets. We'll be out and I'll start to sing a song. Somebody will make a comment and I am singing. Alrighty. I know, Trisha. I need a life. Hi, Kathy. Yes, thank you everyone for tapping. All right, general life. You know what? I feel drawn to do an angel check on you. We're going to angel check. It's a hoot. Yes, I'm always fun. Oh, text me, Nikki. Tell me where the hell I'm going Saturday because I'll go with you. We should put it in the chat and see if anybody else wants to go. I'll go. Just tell me where to go. And be nice to me. Don't tell me to go anywhere bad. Okay. Or just text Nick. Text Nick. Tech Nick. Tech Nick. Go tech Nick. Text Nick. Then you don't have to look it up. You could just be like, hey, Meatball, where the hell are you at Saturday night? Me and the old broads are coming to see you. Ooh, you get a lot of number 3s around you. I'm not even done yet, but 3s are flying out of the deck. I like 3s. 3s are good numbers. 3s and 7s. Girl, you're going to be coming into some lucky... 3 again. So you're going to be coming into some lucky times, okay? All right, so first of all, let's talk. Coming into next year, you're going to let go of resistance. which means that you're not going to fight with people. You're not going to try to hang on to people that don't belong there. You're going to just kind of be like, yep, namaste, bitches. I'm just going to let this shit roll. I'm not sticking around for the drama anymore. You're going to be straight up a happy camper, okay? Nobody's going to rain on your parade. There is a lot of luck here. 3s and 7s combined are all leaning towards upward trends, leaping forward, which means like, oh, I got this new job and I like took my income up, or oh, I have this new opportunity and I just take my income up. They're leaps, they're not steps. They're bigger strides, bigger movements, okay? This is all the result of a lot of hard work, okay? There are a lot of challenges that are in front of you, and I feel like these are all things that need to be in play because you've been like preparing yourself for these changes, right? When you separate from a lot of trauma or drama from the past, it is a very freeing situation. You start to lose yourself in this happiness or this ability to want to move yourself forward. See, when you change your thoughts, you change your direction. And I think that's where you're going into next year. You're changing your thoughts and you're in turn changing your direction, okay? Your intentions have always been very clear with the universe. Like, you know what you want and you attach yourself to it and you move towards it. Sometimes people and things get in the way, but you are able to attach and move yourself in that direction, Bree. Okay, so when things start to happen for you, remember I said you were going to be leaping into abundance. When things start to happen, don't like be afraid like, oh God, it's going so good, I'm afraid the shoe's going to fall. Don't put negative energy out there. Thoughts become things. Keep yourself moving in the patterns and the ways that are beneficial for you, okay? Keep yourself going into that pattern or path so that you stay consistent with what's to come next year, honey. Okay? Confidence and strength, those are all very important to your passage. Take care, sweetie. All right. So, all right. Happy New Year, Bree. All right, here is the list at the present moment. Jen C, Alexandra, Maureen, Alexandria, and Nicole S, and then Deanna. Okay, Jen C, Alexandra, Maureen, Alexandria, Nicole, and Deanna. Okay? All right, Jen C, you are up next, honey. You're Deanna, okay? Jen C, let me know you're there, sweetie. Does Taisha want to reconnect with me? Oh, I saw the details. Yeah, so we'll go. It's Draft Picks in Naperville. Those are owned by Sam's friends. That's George and Jimmy's place. So we'll go to Naperville. Oh, my friend Dina is working. Well, I don't know. Jimmy's daughter, Dina, my friend. It's Jimmy's daughter. I'll text her and I'll have her get us a table. Do you like when that happens? I like when I know people that own... When you own restaurants, everybody you know owns restaurants. Okay, sweetie, I got you. Does Taisha want to reconnect with me? They're in Greece right now. I don't know when they come back, but I'll text her. She'll take care of it for me. I know she will. Or I'll tell George. He'll take care of it. Does Taisha want to reconnect with me? All right, honey, let's see what we got. Okay, in the past, I do feel like we were trying to make things work, okay? This person's energy feels like they had a lot of decisions. They might have been, or they might have been with somebody else where they still were carrying around emotions from a past relationship, or this person was still tied to somebody else. Because I feel like there was a conflict of emotion. Usually that means that there might be somebody else in play here. Somebody that I was still working through emotions with, okay? This person does feel like they are conflicted if they want a new start or a new beginning. Now, you're not saying if you're all in touch with each other. You didn't say that, honey, if you're in touch. But this person feels like they would like to see where the relationship would go. You had some kind of a strong connection. Have you reached out in the past to her? Have you decided to look into opportunities to talk to her? Because at the bottom of the deck, I still feel like there's a lot of conflict. Okay? We're not in conflict. Okay. I feel like there's still a lot of conflict. All right. So that conflict is creating a block or a barrier. I don't know if it's ego because I'm not picking up ego. I'm going to get a little clarity for you, honey. I'm not picking up ego, but I do feel like this person still feels like you don't trust me, or I can't trust you. There's some kind of a lack of trust, some kind of a worry over that trust. Did you understand third party, or was there someone? Did she leave because there was someone from the past, or was she still married? Because I felt like there was some kind of tie to somebody still. She was married. Okay. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. So this person definitely has you in their thoughts and they think about it, and I'm holding on to memories of us. So your question is, it can't be answered because I think that she wants to reconnect, but I've been manifesting you, but I don't feel like she can because of her circumstances. I feel like she's trying to give something to this person that she's married to, or has some kind of maybe they have kids or they have some kind of a commitment that she doesn't feel like she can let go of right now. So would she want to reconnect in a perfect world? I'm going with yes, honey. But will she be reaching out and reconnecting? I don't think so. Not at this present time. Okay, honey? I wish you the best. Yep, absolutely, honey. Take care. Alrighty. So, next up is... I need water, so hold on. But I'm going to read the list. Next up is... Come on, don't kick me out. Jen C., Alexandra T., Maureen, Alexandria, and Nicole. Let me answer the kid. Hold on. And then I have Deanna. Hello? Okay, I'm live. Be careful. You can help me. Yeah, do it during the day tomorrow. All right, love you. And I have stuff for you to take too tomorrow, okay? All right, bye. Okay, Jen, you're up next. My daughter's such a good kid. She's like, should I go to Kohl's? It's really dark. We live kind of country, and I'm always like, no, you can do that during the day. I don't want her going into stores. Fucking crazy people out there. Okay, Jen, what does this year have in store for me, darling? Let us see. Yay, it's me. It's me. Hi. I'm not the problem, it's me. Okay. It's tea time. I don't know the words. Don't make me sing again. Here we go. I'm singing again. Oh, TikTok told me, great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Literally, it just flashed up and told me that. Silly. It's so silly. Hello, Sonia. Yes, water brick. Absolutely. Hi, B. Honey, you're doing a lot of manifesting, okay? You have a strong sense of the number 7 and the number 1s around you. You've been doing a lot of 7s. You've been doing a lot of manifesting, and I feel like you're about to get what you came for. You know, you're showing up for yourself, and you feel like you said, wow, so you must be seeing these 7s. You feel like you're really starting to move into a few things. One of them is you're walking in your truth. So you're starting to lean into your happiness, what's best for you. You're like, I don't know, man, you cleaned house in 2024. You got rid of a lot of energy that didn't need to be there. And I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just going to keep my happy you-know-what on the road and eyes focused, and that's where I'm going. Change is a beautiful thing because, you know, when one door closes, it was because it wasn't your door. You need to release some worries. I still feel like you're holding on to some old stuff, even though you're planting new seeds, you're trying to find your growth pattern. You're still very conflicted. I don't know if it's with someone, but you still have some internal conflicts going on here that I do feel like it's like your guides are trying to tell you, yo, you need to drop it already. And I do feel like you're understanding or feeling that way as well. Okay. Moving forward and allowing yourself to really capitalize and find your strengths and not give in to weaknesses anymore is incredibly important. Okay. That spiritual awakening that feels like has been around you for a while is where you're going to start getting into that acceptance that this is my situation. Relationship blocks are a thing. Yep. Where you're going to start getting into this situation where, yeah, I'm going to free myself from this shit. I'm going to persevere. Like nobody's going to hold me back. You've got to let go of all of that drama and all of that crap. Okay. I want you to know you also have a number 2 and a number 4 thing going on, okay? And that sequence of numbers is a signal from angels, and that tells you how closely they're cooperating with you. Because remember I said in the beginning, I feel like your manifestations are all going to start coming true. I feel like you've really been laying groundwork for yourself, your happiness, your striving. So I applaud you, honey. You have nothing but great growth, and it's growth where you are responsible for your growth that's coming. Hey, Perla. So, all these transformations that are going to be happening are because you've been working towards them. It's not coming by chance. It's coming because you work to meet these goals in this situation, honey. Okay? So good luck to you. It looks like 2025 is going to be your year. And I think you're starting it off right. Get rid of the baggage. Don't take it with you into next year. I saw this funny thing today on Instagram. And it said, make sure you take a good poop on New Year's Eve so you don't take that shit with you into next year. Okay? In other words, rid yourself of the drama, llama. We don't need it. Okay? Alrighty. Next up. This is so grounding. So grateful for the confirmation. Absolutely. Happy New Year, sweetheart. All right. Alexandra T. can somebody close the list, please? Oh, yep, go ahead, Perla. Alexandra T. Perla, you go book. Can somebody close the list? Alexandra T. Is my ex Gerald going to reach out to try to get me back together soon? I've noticed he keeps spying on my socials. So that was interesting. That literally flew out. Hold on. Alrighty, so you just said, and the card just flew out of the deck. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So, all right, Alexandria, you're there, right? Alexandra, you're there, right? Okay, perfect. All right. So you're right. He's watching your socials. And I feel like he's starting to see that he doesn't want to see you with other people. Okay? He doesn't want to see you with other people. So these are all signs. We're going to get a lot of clarity here. But these are all signs that he is definitely rethinking his thoughts about breaking up. You tame my demons, which means that you know me really well. You have a great way of calming me down and putting up with my shit, though, at the same time, you know? He is very deep in ego. I'm afraid you will reject me, okay? So, is he going to reach out to get back together soon? I think so. His energy, they'll never compare to you. So he's trying to find, I should have fought for you. He's trying to find a way to come back around. You sure you want him? It's been a long road with this dude. I think this was a first love, and you're having a hard time letting go, not moving on. You can move on. You can totally move on. I think you're having a hard time letting go. Sometimes, honey, it's not exactly the way that you expected it to be when they come back around, okay? Keep that in mind. You always have to look at somebody in this situation as, I don't really know you. And I have to get to know you all over again to see if you are definitely worth my time and my energy, okay? This person feels like a passionate connection to you. I'm not saying love. I'm saying a passionate connection to you. This person also feels like they've had to do a lot of letting go on their own as well. And they also sabotaged their connections and their life. And that's why I just said to you, are you sure you want them back? Because this may not be what you're expecting or you were considering the situation to be. It's going to feel different, look different, all kinds of different. You get it? And usually all kinds of different is not usually good. And here's the other thing, okay? He also doesn't get it. He still feels like it's all his world. You don't understand how I feel. You don't understand what I was going through. You. It's always about him. You get it? So will this person come back around? I think they will, because I do feel like they're going to eventually get out of their way. However, I don't think anything has changed. I always say these are free will decisions. Pick wisely, okay? Because, yeah, it's always about him. Because pick wisely, because these are the kind of connections that can totally ruin you. Here's the thing, honey. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Okay, listen. If you believe in past lives, there were things that we were supposed to learn that we didn't learn. And in this life, we will continue to repeat these lessons until we learn them. So if the lesson to be learned with this person was, I learned how to be this way, and this way, in a good way, and I learned that I never want this, that, and the other, then you take those tools and you move down the road and you apply them to other people. And done really does mean done. Now, you don't have to block somebody, but you don't have to let them follow you. Okay? You can be an adult about it and not block them, but you don't have to give them access to your life. Because it's like leaving a string. You're always leaving a string. You're always leaving a breadcrumb for somebody to pick up and go look and follow. Why? Why? When you're done, done. You want to come back around? I got to decide if I give you leverage or privilege to look into my life. Does that make sense? So as a psychic medium, as a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm telling you, done is done. Done is done. Okay? Then they have to earn the right to go watch your shit on social media. Don't give anybody access to your life just because we once dated. Tell them there's the road. Tell them there's the road. Don't tell them don't bother me. There's the road. All right, excuse me. That was Alexandra. Maureen, you were next. Maureen, will TM be in my life in 2025? Will he reach out finally? All right, darling. Let's see what we got. You're welcome, sweetheart. Listen to me. I'm an old salty lady. I've done a lot of readings. I've lived a long life, and I've seen a lot of things. I'm telling you, I'm right. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm right. You don't want him back. And don't let him follow you. He wants to contact you. He's got to put on his big boy pants, and he's got to contact you. Yeah, don't make it easy for him. You know, all that following does is it makes it easy for little boys to follow girls or women. That's all it does. Just keeps that little door cracked open. No, tell him, level up, bitch. Come to me when you're a whole grown-ass man and can act like it. Sorry, but not sorry. Oh, look out, I'm on my bandwagon tonight. I am on my bandwagon tonight. Look out. You say it as it is. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Preach to the choir. Thank you, Trisha. They are flying out here, Maureen. Let's see what we got, Mo. Can I call you Mo? My sister's best friend is Maureen. I call her Mo. Okay. All right, Maureen. My darling. I'm going to cover this in 2 questions, okay, Mo? First question is going to be, will he finally reach out? I'm going with no, because this person feels like they still can't be honest. I still cannot tell you the truth. This person does recognize that they made a lot of mistakes, and I do think that they do miss you, okay? They do miss you. But will he reach out finally? I'm not feeling it, because I think you have a lot of, this person has a lot of judgment and arrogance and ego and decisions to make and narratives and alibis and you name it. But I don't think any of it is really how he should be talking to you. Okay? I don't think if he comes back around, it's just like what I said. If he comes back around, do you really want him back? Like, seriously, do you really want him back? That's pretty much where we're at. Yep, you said no, and I believe you. All right, what does... I'm just going to do a little bit here because that was very brief because it was a total no. Okay? But I am going to tell you a little something into your 2025. Okay? All right, Maureen. Let's see what we got here. Okay, going into 2025, you're going to be paying a lot of attention to protecting your health, your mental health, your sanity, okay? Not letting people in your world that don't belong there, and not allowing anybody to have a seat at your table without deserving, okay? If you're just here for the show, move on, get rid of them, okay? It's going to be a year of cleaning up old garbage and getting rid of the past or past situations that don't serve you, okay? Reaffirmations are really important to you. So I feel like you're looking for sequences, you're looking for answers in certain situations, to let you know that you're on the right path. So I do believe that you are going to be seeing those sequences of numbers or having those realizations that are happening, seeing names or symbols, whatever it may be, to remind you that you are definitely on the right track, okay? Moving upwards and having an awakening at the same time. You're going to be allowing yourself like gratitude. You're going to start praising yourself, and you're going to start practicing like gratitude in order to keep your mind focused and allow positive effects that are going to be coming in your life. So practice gratitude, get rid of the garbage, don't let anybody in your world that doesn't belong there, and continue to strive to hit those heights that you're looking for. Forget about the past. Nobody needs it. Move forward. All right, Alexandria, Nicole. Then I'm going over to Deanna and Chrissy. Chrissy, there's no question in Cash App. You have to put it in here now and pin it. And then I'm going to Perla and Angie. Okay, after Angie, you will be refunded. There will be no further readings after Angie. Gee, I'm working. Did I eat dinner? I had some fish. Why? Like what? I'll have a hot dog from Big Sammy's. Let's just go to Big Sammy's. Okay, so just go to Big Sammy's. No. 2 hot dogs, no. Just say no onions, no peppers. And Nikki wants a hot dog too. I'm just kidding. Nikki's online. Just do mustard and tomato. Make it easy. Mustard and tomato. Okay? Yep. Okay? All right, be careful. Bye. My husband owns restaurants. We own restaurants. So she's like, I'm going to Big Sammy's. That's my husband is Sammy. She's like, I'm going to Big Sammy's because it doesn't cost me money. She just graduated college. Just got her bachelor's degree. With honors. There you go. So she's looking for her job. She's got some jobs lined up. All right, Alexandria. You are next. You probably sent me something. Let's see. Can I read this picture? Honey, the picture didn't come through. Oh, read the picture I have, or are you sending me a new picture? Oh, read the picture that I have. Yes. Yeah, I got your question. Okay. All right, Alexandria. Yeah, it's the one I have. Okay. What are Mark's thoughts and feelings towards me? Is he thinking that I will embrace him nicely when he reaches out, or does he think I will be bitter towards him still, or I just won't care and be cold? And the energy between him and Karen is done. And I know you want me to read it psychically, not with cards. So hold on. Oh, thanks, B. Yep, it was hard work. I'm proud of her. All right. energy between him and Karen really does feel like it's just kind of like we may talk. The energy feels like it's dwindling down or really pairing off here. Doesn't feel like there's a lot left here in as far as an energy connection. It's kind of funny. I feel like, I do energy checks on her pretty frequently, but it feels like, I don't know, she like put him on blast, okay? Like as if I pretty much have told you off. Something feels like it's very judgmental, very much in your face, very much like, I'm not having it. This is not working for me. You are not pulling this crap with me any longer. This person's energy feels very defined, okay? Like very done or very defined, very, very much to the point, okay? He's scared to reach out to you. He is afraid of how you're going to take him. But I still think at the end of the day, he still thinks that you've got his back, that you won't go like crazy on him. Like she does with him, doesn't want anything to do with him. Yeah, like she's like told him off kind of a thing. Like, called him out on bad behavior, told him off kind of an energy. But as far as reaching out to you goes, he still feels like you would have his back. You wouldn't meaning like you wouldn't attack him. You wouldn't be the one to be rude to him. No feelings for him anymore. Karen? No, I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it. But as far as you and him go, he feels like you might not be in love with him, but you all have a history that you won't disrespect him either. I think that's a great way to say it. He doesn't think you would disrespect him. Okay? Yeah, it wouldn't be rude because I don't care anymore. I get it. But he thinks you wouldn't be rude because that's not who you are. You get it? He still thinks he knows you. That's always a dangerous position when you assume you know the woman you screwed over. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't know her at all. No, you've not met the other one that lives inside her soul. Yeah, I swear to you. We got two. We got a doppelganger living in there. We got one that's nice, and that we got one that when you screw us over, that's the one you don't ever want to meet. Do you feel me? Am I the only one with a doppelganger? Because I don't think I am. I think we all got one. Okay, so that's why I think he still feels entitled to reach out. And I still think that's why he feels entitled to look at your social media. I think that's a great word, entitled. I am Yorkshire and so cold. Yeah. So, you get it, Alexandria? Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's where his thoughts and his whole process is, honey. Okay? Oh, he's a narcissist. He thinks he owns you. But it's more than owning. It's like he has this confidence. He has this confidence built up in his head. Like, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that to me. You wouldn't expose me. You wouldn't do this, that, and the third. You'll protect me. Right? Like, seriously, dude, get over yourself. But that's how he makes me feel. All right, darling? I don't care it, and it's because I didn't do it for a whole year. Yeah, well, yeah. You're welcome, honey. Happy New Year. All right, Nicole, you are next. Where's my universe child? Love life. Yeah, send me a pic, Nicole. Did you send it? So Nicole's a private client. That's why they can text me pictures because they've been private clients of mine. So it gives you an advantage if you become my private client. Then you have my phone number. And when we do this, you can text it to me. So send it to me, Nicole. And then I'll just go through the list. And then I have Deanna and Chrissy. And then I have Perla and Angie. Oh, you little devil, you snuck in there. Okay, and I got one little straggler, Dorothy. Okay, list is closed. Hey, Sarah, Happy New Year to you, honey. All right, Nicole, you just sent me. Are you back, Nicole? Okay, I got you. All right. Love life in the new year. I'm feeling Stephen is hard to get through to. I can send you a pic. Okay. So, Nicole, I'm just going to use my psychic side. Yes? Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Blessings to you, honey. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Okay. All right. Psychic side. Here we go. Stephen. What's up with Stephen? Interesting. Avoidant as usual. However, I feel like he was pulling in. Do you understand that? It feels like he was pulling in. So did he like start to show more attention and then back off again? Because I feel like things are going to be coming in waves. You said yes. Okay. And I really think that this is like a total him problem. This is an internal struggle. This is a problem for him. And it's just never going to change. However, he definitely thinks more of you or more about you. Which I know doesn't help you move on. I'm just saying. You can move on. You don't have to sit there and wait for him at all. But I'm just saying, and I'm not saying wait for him. You know me. I'm like, take your happy ass down the street. You ain't waiting for anybody. However, I'm just saying, his energy feels like he's been trying to like break through his own barriers and get more into your space. Okay? Coming into next year for him, it's going to be a consistent repeat. It's like wash and repeat, wash and repeat. I don't think it's going to change, Nicole. You're the denominator that has to change. I don't think he's going to change at all. So, 2025 for you. Let's look at new love for you 2025, okay? I know, but you're going to have to. If you're going to get through it, you're going to have to ditch his ass. Okay? Yes, ma'am. All right. $20.25 for Nicole. There feels like there's a formal name of somebody coming in around you. I'm going to give you an example. I'm not saying this is it, but a formal name. Like, I know Stephen's a formal name, so don't get excited. Like a Jonathan, okay? You're going to have another person coming in around you that feels like it's more like another formal name, like Stephen, but it's not Stephen, okay? And this person feels as though, I can't get you to notice me. There's something there about this person. You either part of your friend group or he's been around you in some way, but I can't get you to notice me. I guess it could be somebody from the past. Don't get excited. I guess it could be somebody from the past if we like went to school together and I moved away and, you know, we bumped into each other, or it's a friend of a friend, or, oh yeah, you saw my picture on Instagram or Facebook that I was at, yeah, like a formal name, like Jonathan. I mean, you could call him Johnny, but this guy's name is like, I go by Jonathan, okay? He has a formal name. So, or like Gregory. They don't call me Greg, they call me Gregory, okay? It feels like this person, like I said, you don't notice me or you haven't noticed me. You've neglected to see me, okay? This person may have been a friend and there could be distance. Like I had to move away and I was gone for work or I was in the service. There was some kind of a distance, okay? This person feels like they're going to be around you in some way through an introduction or like, oh, hey, remember me? That kind of feel, all right? It does feel like they're going to be coming around in March or April. But they ain't going to be there if we're still playing games with Steven, okay? Even if you can just move your energy down the road from Steven, hallelujah, you'll be 100 steps ahead of the game, okay? So new love in March or April, but I need you to get out of Steven land. No Steven. No Stefan, no Steven, no Stefani, no Steven. You feel me? Hey, Mandy. All right, Happy New Year, Nicole. Okay, Deanna and Crizzy, you are up next. I don't know what that means. I will ignore him. Yes, ignore him. Deanna, can you put your message in this chat? I don't understand what it means, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to go. Trisha, can you watch for her? Her name is Deanna. She needs a question. Crizzy baby, you also need a question. Did you post it in here? It was okay, honey. Oh, you are Peepaw. Okay, got you. I was so confused. Okay, no, she's there. So the message was for Peepaw. It says Peepaw in love. And I'm like, I don't know what Peepaw in love even means. Her username is Peepaw. Like, what's going to happen? Now I get you. I thought Peepaw was a person. Like, you were in love with Peepaw. I've tried to detach and I can't stop thinking about him. Okay, let's see, honey. Got you. Try to detach. Can't stop thinking. Let's see what's coming. Yeah, we see how I was confused? I was like, I don't even know what that even means. Caleb, thank you. Somebody love bomb you? Why do I feel like I got really taken down the garden path here? I feel like somebody painted me a picture or had me feeling a certain kind of way. And then I feel like, I don't know, man. It feels like somebody left quickly. Or he pulled his energy back really quick. Okay. It hasn't been anything absolute, just on and off. But you understand that? Like coming in hot and then gone. So that on and off, when it's on, he feels very, very attentive and very much present. And then when it's off, you like drop me like a hot potato. And that's what creates, you said, yeps, that's what creates that trauma bond. Okay, here you go. This is the beginning. Oh, I want something with you. I could see me here or there and the other place. And then there it is. Okay. All right. So that's why you can't get them out of your head. So that's number one. I call them petri dishes. They formulate a relationship like you would formulate bacteria in a petri dish. It's like self-contained. It's everything you need is there. You're growing, you're thriving, and then somebody takes the lid off and it's over. Okay? That's why you can't forget about it, because he did a number on your head. It's not because you had some kind of a mad love situation here. It's because he created this kind of a bond that still creeps into your thoughts all the freaking time. Okay? All right. All right, sweetheart. So as we sit back and we try to let things go and grow, he pulled a total tower moment on you. Okay? That does not give you a good basis. See this? That's unstable. That means that, remember I said petri dish? Makes me feel like the relationship as he built it with you was on this kind of unstable situation. Just kind of really left you out there like just kind of I'm out here by myself, okay? All right. I do not feel as though, honey, this person is going to be able to make you an offer or come back. See, the offer is tainted. The offer is tainted by his control. It's tainted by deceit. It's tainted by a lot of things, and none of them are a positive influence. So because of that, love can't grow. Love cannot thrive. Love cannot flourish. Okay? There's a lot of ego that's mixed up or involved here as well. Looking for guidance is not something. This was upside down. I just picked it up. I should have showed it to you this way, but it was in reverse. Looking for guidance is not something that. Oh, you're good, honey. Looking for guidance is not something that he is, good at. I feel like he's very committed to himself and the narrative or the story that he tells. So as far as will he come back around? I think there's a possibility here that he may start to think about coming back around, which means he may come back around and breadcrumb you. We don't need that. So you move yourself on, you do your healing, you do you. He wants to come back into your life, like I've said before tonight. He knows how to find you. Let him figure it out. Let him guide himself and really show up for you to show you who he is. Otherwise, no thank you. You don't need the energy. You're fine on your own, and you will find the right person, and you won't be conflicted anymore because this guy did a number on you. All right, honey? Take care, sweetie. All right, Crizzy, you were up next, honey. Hey, Trisha, can you see when Crizzy pops up? I'm going to move on to Perla. Okay? Oh, she is there. Will Panny reach out, and how does she feel about me? Will Panny reach out, and how does she feel about me? My little Crizzy, can I have a follow, please, darling? Thank you. All right. Will Panny reach out, and how does she feel about me? Thank you, sweetheart. Will Crizzy reach out, and how does she feel? Honey, you gave a lot to this person, whoever she is, okay? I feel like you really like, I don't know, the love bug really struck you hard. I feel like you have this kind of an attachment. You're either like really infatuated with the idea of this person, or you just really like the vibe, okay? But there's a feeling here, honey, of not wanting to be led on. You are a little bit guarded. Oh, this is just my psychic side, okay? You're a little bit guarded. And that guard, while it's there to protect, I also do feel like it blocks your blessings, okay? So this person feels like when you met them, they're trying to find their way through something. I feel like she had just ended something. There was something that was standing out, was a problem in her life possibly when you first met. This could have been the ending of a relationship or trying to end a relationship, okay? And then I feel like emotions got wrapped up here. And I think there was some lies going on. There wasn't somebody being truthful. Once again, I said I feel like there was some old energy around her of somebody from her past, whether she was with them in a committed relationship or, friends with benefits, whatever it happened to be. I feel like this person wasn't 100% truthful with you, okay? And then they tried to show up and force things, or I always say square peg round hole. They tried to make things be what they wanted you to be, and I feel like you got misled quite a bit. This person does not feel like, honey, they are coming back around. I do feel like it's an ending of a situation, okay? The Death card is actually a good card. It means it's going to close a door for you, and it's going to open a new one. And with that being said, you're going to rely greatly on your strength and in order to survive or overcome these obstacles. You wear your heart on your sleeve, okay? You are very kind, and you are definitely looking to find a new path. And I do believe that you will, honey, okay? Leaving the past in the past and finding new paths is going to lead you to happiness. So that means I'm going to have new love coming in for you next year. And I do feel like that new love is going to be consistent with like May or June. Okay, honey? Take care, sweetheart. Polina, go ahead. The list is closed. Go ahead. You know what to do. All right. Next up, I've got Miss Perla. Yeah. Hi, just put it in the warming drawer. I'll be done in about a half hour. Put it in the warming drawer. Thank you, darling. Okay, I see you. Whatever tarot has to say. All right, hold on one second. Yes, you book through BigPsychicMama.com. Yes, I also texted you because Stephanie gave me your phone number. So I'll send you, when I get done working shortly, I'll send you my link. You go through my website. And TikTok, I have 640,000 followers. And Instagram, I have like 74,000 followers. But I'll send you the link. And as far as Richie goes, I think talking to him might be a good opportunity for both of you. He's, a big deal when it comes to cover bands in Illinois. They do like 300 shows a year. And I would love to make the introduction. Hell, you could even come to New Year's Eve tomorrow night at his house. I'd love to hang out with you. And bring my buddy with. Okay, sorry. Handling business. I'm a connector. I connect people. I know people. I meet people. I'm always connecting people. Okay, somebody I met. I have friends in production in Chicago here, broadcasting. So he's one of my broadcasting people that I met through somebody else that I'm trying to put my friend in touch with, who's a big deal here, has a big band in Illinois. And it's their 40th anniversary. So, you needed to know any of that, but I voice text everything. Because if you think I'm typing that shit out, I'll be here till next Tuesday, okay? So all right, Perla, you were up next. Sorry, I've been trying to get a hold of this guy for 3 days. So please hold. He's typing. I can see the little dots moving. I guess he types. He must really type. Me, I just blab. Da, 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 da. We're almost there, I promise. He's typing. Okay, maybe I should just read you, Perla, because we might be here till... I cannot go tomorrow. Once the new year arrives, we will plan it. That sounds amazing. I'd love to do that. But I can exchange phone numbers for you and Richie as well, so that you can talk when it's good for both of you. Okay, perfect, honey. Happy New Year. Okay, sorry. If you guys had any idea what a day in my life looks like, it's like I'm zigging and zagging, man. I'm zigging and zagging. All right, Perla, let's see what 2025 looks like. Perla, girl, it's going to be a new year of letting go. You have the number 8s around you, like big time. And it might be where you also see like 8 o'clock, okay? Because I feel like there are like double digits or zeros in there as well. Paying attention and moving forward is something that's going to be very important. So when we lose something, we gain something. And inviting those changes and allowing your thoughts to help you switch directions are incredibly important. So that means give in and lean into sequences and things that are guiding you, okay? So that's more like listening to your intuition, Perla. Like if you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to go on this app, or I'm going to join this whatever class. That's your guides pushing you to go meet somebody, to accelerate your life, to go to a job fair, to put your best foot forward in whatever situation it is. So whatever the situation is, you're going to pull into your gut, and you're going to go with and believe whatever intuition is that's coming off is there, okay? Number 1s are very strong too, like 111. 1111. Those are all pointing you towards like caring for yourself, preserving your peace, allowing whatever's to come to be there, and not square peg round holding it, okay? Giving yourself energy from getting discouraged, away from discouraging events and discouraging energy, and pushing yourself to encouraging energy, to staying focused, okay? To allowing yourself ways to create different thoughts and different intentions, okay? Those are all very important for you to be able to harvest and grow your happiness, okay? Giving into new beginnings, to strength of situations, to protecting, remember, protecting is going to be big for you next year. Protecting your peace and helping you focus so that you manifest your intentions and you put what's supposed to be in your life there so that you can fulfill your life mission. So a lot of it is shedding old skin, Perla, and letting like divine guidance take over, honestly. So it's about you releasing. You got to release the ex-husband. You have to release old ideas. You have to release the woulda, coulda, shouldas in order to be able to take that transition. Take your blessings, not block your blessings. You're done with him. Like, shake it off and be completely done. This next upcoming year is all about letting go, paying attention to you, moving forward, self-improvement, new beginnings, okay? You're a good person, and God's going to help you. All right, sweetheart? Happy New Year, Perla. Hey, Sarah. Happy New Year, honey. All right, next up is Angie. I got kicked out of Venmo. There we go. Angie. Angie. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very confused. Was your message from 3 days ago for Bryce? Who's Bryce? Okay, sweetheart, I don't understand. I don't remember readings. I don't remember readings. You've not booked in Venmo with me before. If we had a private session, you're going to have to help me around. Who's Bryce to you? Is Bryce your son? I posted a reel and I just heard it and he was sitting next to me and felt like it was for him. Okay. So, those are for the collective. If it resonated with him, honey, then then he takes from it what he needs. Okay? So this would be like a third-party reading. You're asking me what's to come for your son. He was dating a girl and felt so connected and she pulled back and he's so confused. Okay, I got you now. I understand where we're going. Okay. All right, honey, hold on. So those reels are for the collective, which means that it could be for anybody. That's why it says, if it resonates with you, take what is resonating with you. Okay? He might want his own reading as long as he's 18. He might want 18 and up. He might want his own reading. You book it through BigPsychicMama.com. That would be his reading, not yours. Because this is his life, not yours. Yep, he's 23. He can book his own reading. Hold on, sweetie. Let's see what we got. Okay, this female may have been attached to somebody in the past. Makes me feel like this person had second thoughts. And it could be because they were unresolved feelings that were not cleared up. She was either with somebody or she is revisiting emotions with someone else, okay? Because I do feel like she wants to see something grow with your son. I do think that she's doing a lot of inner work. I feel as though this person was not ready for the opportunities that were ahead of her, okay? I believe that your son is going to be meeting someone that he can grow a relationship with. He's got the Lovers. Okay? The Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. This all means, honey, that your son has love coming in. Somebody who wants to grow a relationship with him. And then at the bottom of the deck, we are rejoicing. We are happy. So you're asking if it is the person that he was dating, and the answer is no. It's not the person he was dating. That person left his life for a reason. It wasn't meant to be. So there's some kind of dishonesty here. Okay? Some kind of a lack of trust. I feel as though this person went back to somebody else or has other emotions tied up in somebody else that will hinder the way that she looks at him. She's looking to find her path. She's not ready for a relationship. Okay, honey? I wish you all the best. Sorry for the confusion. I didn't understand what we were talking about. All right. Alrighty. Next up is Dorothy and then Polina. Dorothy, I am been single, want to know about love. All right, Dorothy, are you there, honey? All right, sweetie. Single, want to know about love. Honey, there's some kind of a situation where you feel confused. Somebody's energy confused you, okay? Somebody wasn't being truthful or honest. There was some kind of a confusion recently with somebody that was around you. You couldn't decide if they were ready to get to know you or not get to know you. I feel like somebody was very hot and cold, okay? I do feel like you have done quite a bit of work on yourself, but that left you very guarded. Okay, you said yes, that left you very guarded. You are definitely open and ready for a relationship. So let's just say that right off the bat, okay? You're open and ready for a relationship. And I do feel as though if you gave in to the right person that was emotionally available, you would be able to see things differently, okay? I feel like there was either an attachment. Hey, Samantha, there was an attachment to this other person that was not healthy, okay? This person was trying to hang on to things and hang on to your energy, okay? They couldn't make a decision. They weren't ready for whatever that decision was, and this left a big mark on yourself, okay? It left a big mark on your self-esteem. It kind of changed the way you think, and now you're like, I'm single, what's going to happen? You have to make sure you let go of this other person's energy. It's done. It's in the past, and even though I feel like somebody's still breadcrumbing you or leading you to believe that they may be back around, I feel like you're being breadcrumbed. And I think that they can be anything they want to be because you're believing. Somebody's took your trust big time here, okay? At the bottom of the deck, I have happiness for you, okay? Let's get some clarity about who's going to be coming around you, honey. You're going to be able to find balance and happiness. But that's after you have to drop your guard, okay? Once you drop that wall and you start seeing people for who they are, there's a big acceptance process that you have to go through. Not everything that glitters is gold, okay? So you're going to have to kind of look past the package to see the real person because that's what's happening. I think you're guarded, so you have like an XYZ list or an expectation list, and you're not going to hit it. Because you're looking for a unicorn. So once you kind of drop down and you accept the fact that you're going to be open to what the universe wants to provide and who that person is, I feel like your attitude changes towards the incoming love. I feel like you have March, and I feel like you have a Taurus or a Capricorn, maybe even a Pisces coming in, honey. And this person is definitely going to be very consistent. So when we get used to being treated here and somebody comes in that's here, we don't understand. This feels off, Okay, we're used to being treated at a lower level, but that's where you're going to have to be uncomfortable for a minute and then understand that there's this balance that you need to get to that you're going to find some peace at, honey. Okay, I wish you luck, sweetie. All right, Polina, you are last on the list. Okay, Polina, are you there? You're welcome, honey. Good luck to you. All right, Polina, I'm calling you. Okay? So you guys have a good evening. I will see you guys tomorrow during the day. I'm not around tomorrow night, so I wish you all a happy new year. Polina, I'm calling you. I wish you all a happy new year, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Nicole. Bye, Trisha. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Take care.